When you hear the name Marshall, what immediately comes to mind? I first think guitar amps and am immediately transported to concerts, lights, music, rock and roll. A fun experience full of energy. And at South by Southwest, that's exactly what I got to experience. And while I'm not at South by Southwest anymore, I can relive these experiences thanks to this speaker, the Middleton. Hi, I'm MICHAELJOSH, your gadget matchmaker. And over the last decade, I've made it my job to show people around the world that tech can be easy, fun, and exciting. On this channel, I give you special access to the products I review, the events I attend, and all the interesting people I get to meet along the way. So if that's the kind of content for you, like and subscribe, and I'll help you find the right gadget to match your needs. Come check out the Middleton speaker from Marshall. I don't know about you, but for me, music is life, and there's nothing quite like the retro classic vibe of a Marshall speaker to bring one back into the nostalgic mood. Marshall Headphones carries on the legacy of its sister company, the famed amp maker used by rock stars like Jimi Hendrix, preserving a design language that evokes its rich musical heritage. As you can see behind me, I've owned and used many Marshall speakers over the last few years. One of my favorites is the ultra-portable Willin, which I took all over Austin when I attended South by Southwest. Before that, I had the original Emberton, and when I moved into this apartment, I styled it with a Marshall Stockwell. In this video, I'm featuring the biggest in Marshall's portable lineup. Marshall dubs it the heaviest portable sound in your hand. But I'm getting ahead of myself. So let's start with a quick unboxing, which I filmed while I was on the road. The Middleton comes in a black box with the photo of the product on it. Instead of my handy dandy box opener, I used my hotel key card to break the seal. Once opened up, you'll find the cardboard protection says established 1962. When you take that off, you'll get the Middleton itself. And underneath, some paperwork, another box, this must be the strap, and another one for the USB-C to A charging cable. Notice the black diamond detail on it. And that's it. The Middleton comes in two colorways. This is the black and brass one, a classic, but it also comes in cream. So if you plan on using your speaker to spruce up your home decor and your color palette is more on the lighter side, cream is the one to get. Now that we're back in the studio, let's take a closer look at the Middleton's design. Like all speakers, the Middleton is built tough, classy, yet rugged, with a rubbery silicone finish covering its outer shell, mesh grills, and metallic knobs, and the Marshall logo in brass to complete the look. On its backside, there's an auxiliary port for a wired connection to any audio device, and an in and out USB-C charging port. More on that later. Now, the Marshall Middleton is 4 pounds in weight, which is heavy compared to my cutesy Willin speaker over here, but this guy is still meant to be carried everywhere. This bundle strap makes it easier to carry and take it with you, be that a camping trip or a nightcap on your rooftop. And with its IP67 rating, also a day by the pool. Or if you're like me over the past month, no matter where I go, I'm always followed by the rain. I don't have a pool at my disposal, unfortunately, but that doesn't mean we can't, oops, test it out. First, let's play some music, just so you know it's working. Alrighty, let's go. It's still working. Increase the volume. still playing music. And just a caveat, IP67 means it can be submerged to about 1 meter for an hour, but that doesn't mean you should do it. By the way, just because it's designed to be rugged, that's not saying it doesn't make a handsome addition to even the classiest or more stylish of homes. Also, its sustainable design is worth pointing out. This guy is comprised of 55% post-consumer recycled plastic. Now let's talk about buttons. The iconic brass knob in the center is multifunctional. Press for like 2 seconds to turn the speakers on or off. Press once to pause or play music. Nudge to the right to play the next track. Nudge to the left to go back. Nudge up or down for volume controls. To the left of this knob is a multi-purpose indicator that will light up in red to show levels or indicate battery charging or pairing. Beside that is a Bluetooth pairing button. It's also multi-purpose. Press and hold to enter pairing mode. This button is also used to start or join a stack session. More on that later. Underneath is a battery level button. Press once and the indicator will light up. Looks like we have about 50% left. To the right of the bronze knob are dedicated buttons to adjust bass and treble. I love this, so you don't have to dig into an app to get more bass. When you press on them, you'll see the levels adjust via the indicator. Of course, if speakers are on your shelf and maybe you're on the couch, you can easily use the app to change these settings without having to get up from your seat. Now for the most important part. How does this sound like? Well, let's play some music, shall we? Sorry, maybe that should have come with a disclaimer. We're only at about 70%, but these speakers sound loud, but also they sound amazing with rich bass on the bottom and nice clear notes up top. That's thanks to a unique setup with 2 tweeters, 2 woofers, 2 passive radiators, and matching amplifiers for both the tweeters and the woofers. Now, notice there are speaker grills up front, on the back, as well as on both sides. That's for a feature called True Stereophonic, which provides multi-directional stereo sound. So, for example, if I place my speakers here, whether I sit here, here, or here, I'll get an immersive stereo experience regardless. My favorite feature, though, when it comes to Marshall speakers is one called stack mode. The idea is if you have multiple Marshall speakers, you can stack them together to amplify the sound. Kind of like how they stack the big amps and speakers on a concert stage. This works not just with the Middleton speaker, but other speakers in the lineup as well. To start a stack session, press thrice on the pairing button and twice on other speakers that you want to join the stack session. You can also start a session on the companion app. Also, don't take it too literally. Speakers don't necessarily need to be stacked on top of one another. You could also arrange your speakers around you. The Marshall Middleton has a built-in rechargeable battery that can provide up to 20 hours of listening. But in case your phone is running out of juice, no worries. This guy can also be a power bank too. Let's test it out. Just plug in your phone's cable to the back of the speakers right here and there. It starts charging. Speaking of charging, to fully charge a Marshall Middleton, you'll need about 4.5 hours, but a 20-minute charge will give you an extra 2 hours of playtime. Marshall recommends that you don't wait for your speakers to go empty before you start charging. If you're looking for a large portable speaker with amazing sound, check out Marshall Middleton. It retails for $299 and is available in both black and cream. I'll put links down below. Last month at South by Southwest, I was privileged to meet the entire Marshall team. And what struck me the most was, for them, it wasn't just about selling products, but it was making a huge dent on the music industry at large. Marshall supports independent artists by giving them much better music deals, and at the same time, are also supporting underrepresented communities. In Austin, I got to meet Dana Scully of Queer Vinyl Co. and was super inspired by her. You know, folks, there are a lot of other speaker companies out there, but what I really appreciate about this brand, about Marshall, is that they care about moving the needle forward, and I couldn't be prouder to be working with such a brand. And that was the Marshall Middleton and my quick stint in Austin for South by Southwest 2023. If you like videos like this one, you know the drill, folks. Subscribe to this YouTube channel and hit that bell icon so that you get notified as soon as we publish new videos. Follow me on social media for all the behind the scenes fun stuff. And for news and updates, make GadgetMatch.com your daily habit. Until the next video, I'm MICHAELJOSH. Thanks for dropping by.